G'day guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a cheap mini projector. These usually go for less than $30 delivered on eBay Australia, so let's find out if they're any good. They're listed under a bunch of different names, but they pretty much all have the same internals. This one calls it LED projector on the box. And on the side, it has the specs. It can accept up to 1080 input, but it is only a 320 by 240 LCD display. So even though it might say 1080 on it, it is just upscaled. Inside the box we get this piece of foam, and taking the lid off we can see everything we get. You get the projector itself, which is quite small. As you can see in my hand, it is very lightweight as well. We'll take a look at that in a minute. We have the 12 volt power brick. It is 12 volt 2 amp, or so it claims, and it is just a barrel jack. You also get the composite adapter. These are pretty standard. It's 3.5mm one side and composite on the other side. We've got our small remote control. It doesn't come with batteries normally, but it takes 2 AAAs. And we've just got the user manual at the bottom. Taking a look around the device itself, you have the navigation buttons. You've got back, menu, OK, left, right, and power. On the left hand side, you've got the 12 volt barrel jack in, an on off switch, full size HDMI, and a USB port which can be used to play media from. On the back, you've got a micro USB input, so you can power it from a micro USB cable, 5 volts. We'll try that a little bit later. We've also got a micro SD slot, a 3.5mm port for your composite adapter, and a headphone port. On the right hand side, you've got the focus wheel. And then obviously on the front, you've got your speaker grill and your projector lens. And on the bottom is a little tripod mount that you can screw it in, standard size, and the 4 rubber feet. Something also worthy of note, these mini projectors occasionally have built-in lithium batteries and they are rechargeable. In this case, it is not. It wasn't mentioned on the listing of this one, but keep that in mind if you do want something that's rechargeable, they do exist. I think we'll start off by trying to power it from a 5 volt power bank, just using a micro USB cable, just a standard phone charger. And we'll plug it into the back. So the power bank did light up, and there is a green light on the projector. See if it actually turns on. So it did go red. I can hear the fans turning on, and it is actually projecting. I'll turn the other lights off and we'll see if we can see an image. Alright, I've set it all up. I do apologize for the terrible camera quality. It is currently running from the 5 volt power bank, and I have plugged a flash drive full of test media into the projector itself. So we'll take a look at what it can play. We'll start off with video. We've got H.264 1080p. And it plays it fine. Next we'll try a 4K H.264. It doesn't want to play that, it just goes back to the file select. Next is MPEG-2 1080p. It plays that fine as well. Nice and smooth, no stutters. We've got WMV 1080p. It did take a little bit longer to load that video, but it is playing fine. And lastly, we'll try XVID 1080p. And it plays XVID fine as well. So it seems to play everything up to 1080p perfectly fine, all the main formats. Next we'll try a test MP3. And that works fine as well. And lastly, we'll try a few photos. I've got a PNG, and it's only showing up as black. Oh, there we go. It took a little bit to load, but it does load. And lastly, we'll have a JPEG. And that works fine as well. I do also have an animated GIF on this thumb drive, but it doesn't show up under videos or photos. So I'm guessing it doesn't support GIFs or GIFs. Also worth noting, the projector is currently 1.2 meters away from the wall, and it's created an image approximately 50 centimeters tall by 71 centimeters wide. It is not a short throw projector. This seems to be the minimum range you can get a clear picture. Any closer than this and it is out of focus. There is a small physical focus wheel on the side. Doesn't have much play and it has a very limited focus range. We'll go back to the bench and talk about some of its issues. Again, I apologize for the terrible picture quality. It doesn't come across very well, but the picture's not too bad in real life. There are, however, two major flaws with this projector. The first being it has terrible motion blur, similar to an early 90s laptop, if you've ever used one of them. For example, I tried playing Mega Man 2 on the NES on it, on both real hardware through composite, and also through an emulator using HDMI, and it is unplayable due to the motion blur. As soon as you move Mega Man, the whole screen is just a blurry mess and you can't make out anything until you stop moving. And on Bubble Man stage with the waterfall in the background, that as well just looks like a mess. The other major issue is it has extremely low brightness. It only works in a completely pitch black room. With the slightest bit of light, it'd be very hard to see. So if you were looking at getting one, make sure you can completely block out all light sources in the room. Some great things about it is the fact you can run it from a 5-volt power bank. It doesn't use that much power. It is very small and very, very lightweight, so great for carrying around if you were going camping. However, having said that, due to the fact it's not a short throw, you would need at least about 1 meter space between the wall you're projecting on for it to actually be clear. For under $30, I think it's not a bad buy, but you can't really use it for gaming, and it's only really good for movies or TV shows where you don't have to focus too much on finer details. The 320 by 240 internal LCD isn't that bad, all things considered. Stationary scenes are nice and crisp. If you're looking at getting a cheap projector for gaming, this would not be it. I personally did end up using this for a few months, watching movies and TV shows, and it was more than adequate for that, as long as the room was pitch black. But I did eventually upgrade to a better projector, so this might be a good test projector to see if it's something that you would use or enjoy. I think that'll do it for today. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.